Students, in last video you have learned about how does a candle burn, and also you have learned that how does wax begin to burn. Okay, and in today's video you are going to learn about structure of flame. Okay, in that you will learn different zones of candle flame. Till now, if you have observed burning candle flame, you might notice that only one region of candle flame, that it burns with yellow color. But that is not the case. If you see this video carefully, right, I am sure that after learning this particular concept, now whenever you will see the candle flame, you will able to figure out three different zones of candle flame. Okay, first of all we will start with innermost zone of candle flame. So this black color structure that you can able to see surrounding the wick, including the wick, right, that is nothing but that is innermost zone, and that is black in color. You know the reason why it is black in color? Simple reason is that the temperature in this region is not sufficient to ignite the wax vapor, and as a result what happened? Wax vapor will not reach to its ignition temperature and will not catch fire. So due to that, wax vapor remains unburned and therefore it appears black in color. And when the fuel, that is wax vapor, it will not burn, what about the heat released? Heat released, that is nothing but that is very less. So compared to this other two zone, that is middle zone, the other zone is outermost zone. So compared to this two zone, heat produced in this zone is very less in innermost zone, and simple reason is the fuel, that is wax vapor, is not catching fire. Okay, तो सपोज ये मैंने बॉक्स ड्रॉ किया है, ये अगर फ्यूल है तो ये पूरा जो फ्यूल है वो बिल्कुल ही जलेगा नहीं, राइट. सो इफ होल फ्यूल that will not catch fire, what happens? Fuel will not catch fire, fuel will not burn, therefore it appears black in color. Okay, now focus on the middle zone of candle flame. So I have done arrow here, so yellow color wherever I have done, so that yellow color region is nothing but that yellow color represents middle zone. Okay, so why that is a middle zone, and actually it is in between, we can say that, na, innermost and outermost zone, that is, therefore it is middle zone. Okay, and partial combustion of wax vapor takes here. Partial combustion means you can say 50% of fuel near about, right, that burns, and remaining 50% will remain as it is unburned, right. And why this takes place? Why half of the fuel only burns? Why half wax vapor burns and half remains unburned? Reason is supply of oxygen, right, from air. Supply of oxygen from air to this region is not sufficient, and when the supply of oxygen is less, therefore wax vapor partially burns. Okay, and therefore that's the reason why it burns partially. Heat produced, that is moderate, less heat is produced. Heat is produced compared to this innermost zone, more heat is produced, but compared to this outermost zone, we can say that middle zone produce little bit less heat. Okay, and this particular zone burns with yellow color flame. Okay, and as we discussed, right, that partial combustion means half of the fuel burns and half remains unburned. So what happens to that unburned fuel? So with the help of this I will try to explain. Suppose this is one wax vapor, so partially it burns. Okay, partial wax vapor burns. So what happened to the other half? Means some other wax vapor. What happened to that wax vapor? That remains unburned, that will not catch fire. So whichever wax vapor burns, that releases heat. Okay, and the wax vapor that will not burn, right, with this unburned wax vapor with hot air, this unburned wax vapor will move in upward direction. And that is the reason when you keep any plate just above the burning flame, what you will observe, soot is released, black color soot that is released. Okay, have you observed when you keep any bowl or any plate on burning flame, right, that particular the region of that bowl or plate, right, will get what, black color soot. So that shows that due to partial combustion, heat is produced less. Along with that, it produces unburned carbon particles, that is soot, as well as harmful gases in the atmosphere. So partial combustion is not good. But one thing is good about this middle zone, about yellow zone, that it is a luminous zone. Luminous zone means it gives out light, right? That is the reason. If middle zone is not there, then if you light up a candle, right, it will not what we can say that illuminate whole room. It cannot give light to whole room. Reason light is produced, that is due to middle zone. Okay, now next we have to learn about outermost zone of candle. Outermost, why this name is given outermost zone, this particular region, the blue color structure that you can able to see surrounding the yellow zone, that is outermost. बाहर की साइड है ना, इसीलिए outermost zone. And the type of combustion that takes place here, it's a complete combustion. What do you mean by complete combustion? Means wax vapor in this region completely burns. And why the wax vapor in this region completely burns? Because as you can see, it from all sides, this outer region is surrounded by air, that is nothing but oxygen. Okay, so supply of oxygen is sufficient. And when the supply of oxygen is sufficient, whole wax vapor that will completely burn. So see, if I show with the help of this box, then I will use blue color to represent that whole wax vapor completely burns. Wax vapor completely burns. So completely burns means anything remains unburned. Should I draw black color here? No space is there. Fuel is completely burned. So fuel is completely burned. Due to that, what will happen? More heat is produced compared to other two zones. In this zone, as fuel completely burned, releases more heat energy. So good point, right? And is it releasing any harmful gases or harmful substances or some particles? No. Fuel is completely burned. Nothing left unburned. And that is the reason we can say that no harmful gases as well as no unburned particles released from this zone. That is blue. And therefore this zone burns with blue color flame. Okay. And now question may arise in your mind, madam, whenever we see a burning candle flame, we cannot able to see this blue zone. This blue light we cannot able to see. Yeah, sometimes just below this wick we can able to see blue color light, but upside never we have seen the blue color flame as you have represented in the picture. Right? You might have that question in your mind. Answer is that this zone actually it is non-luminous zone. Non-luminous zone means it will not gives out light. It will not emit light, right? And that is the reason the region or zone just below it, that is luminous, and that we can see easily. This is non-luminous, therefore we cannot able to see it clearly. It's a little bit translucent, so therefore this blue zone we cannot able to see. Okay, but more heat is released in this outermost zone, right? So whenever any fuel, based upon this I am going to explain you the difference between this complete combustion and partial combustion. So whenever complete combustion of fuel takes place, the fuel burns with blue flame. And whenever partial combustion takes place, the fuel burns with yellow flame. Reason is, in complete combustion, supply of oxygen to the fuel is sufficient, and in partial combustion, the supply of oxygen to the burning fuel is insufficient, not sufficient, and therefore it burns with yellow flame. It burns partially. It burns completely. Fuel burns, I want to say, fuel burns completely, fuel burns partially. जितना फ्यूल जलेगा उतनी हीट एनर्जी, कचरा ज़्यादा, मीन्स harmful particle released more, less harmful particle released in this case, because fuel completely burns. Okay, burns with yellow flame, burns with blue flame. This is luminous, this is non-luminous. Now, one more experiment I want to share with you. Experiment or your observation, you can see that. If you want to make a tea, okay, and two options were given to you. The tea that you have to prepare one side on chula, right, with the help of wood. Use wood, and on chula you have to prepare tea. And another option is you have to prepare tea on LPG gas stove, right? So what you will choose, on which particular what we can say that stove you will prepare the tea? Answer is, you will select the gas stove. Why you will select the gas stove? Reason is that means faster you can able to prepare your tea, right or wrong? And why you can able to prepare faster tea with the help of LPG gas? That is, LPG gas, as you observed, that burns with blue color flame. So as it burns with blue color flame, means result of complete combustion. More heat is produced, and with that more heat, in less interval of time, easily you can able to prepare your tea. And in another case, if you have to prepare tea on chula using wood, so you have observed that wood burns with yellow color flame. Yellow color flame is nothing but is an example of partial combustion. Moderate heat, less heat is produced in that case. So less heat is produced, and if you want to prepare tea, it will take more time in less interval of time using LPG gas. Here it will take more time, as well as the vessel that you are using to prepare tea, right, from bottom that will become black in color. So that also increases your work. So when option is given, you always prefer to complete combustion. It produces more heat. This produces less heat, right? This is the difference between complete combustion and partial combustion. Okay, thank you. Students, one more thing. Actually, this figure of structure of flame that you have to draw in your science notebook. Along with that, you have to note down the main key points that I have written. Using these key points regarding different zones of candle flame, in your own words, you can write theory, right, for innermost zone, for middle zone, as well as for outermost zone. You have to write theory yourself using these key points. Okay, thank you. Ta-da, bye-bye.